Sure. 1008. It's really 9:58. It really is.
Oh, well, okay.
It just feels like more.
I heard it wrong. I was thinking we were deeper in the numbers than that.
No, we need time too because it's like how many? It's like 4 or 5 months before you know what happens.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and we're going to need it after we recover from our live event in Denver.
You say recover, and I think survive.
Survive. Yeah.
Like at this point,
Either
I'm like,
or.
are we going to... Remember I said that to you today. I was like, I don't know if we're going to live to see the month of November.
Right. It seems like we've
So
been
if you're listening to this...
Yes.
You might be hearing us from beyond the grave.
That is true. We don't know if we've survived our live event or not. If Susie just jumped off a building that night because nobody showed up.
Are we undead? We'll see what happens.
From beyond the grave.
And
But either way,
part,
we're coming at you with another episode.
We're coming at you with another episode, and I am at Sarah's house, and she is not. So that's...
Yeah, how weird is that?
So weird. Does it make you feel violated?
No.
I'm going to go through your underpants.
It's kind of like, there's not much to see in there. Don't get too excited. It's pretty boring these days because lesbians don't care. It is like, you know, have you ever driven in the passenger seat of your own car?
Yes.
This is kind of what this feels like a house version
Yeah.
of that, where I'm watching you in my own home.
I like it
And
here.
it feels like I'm on vacation and you're on vacation, but you're on vacation at my house.
It
So that's
feels
fun.
great for me. I feel like totally at home.
Oh, good. What's
Sorry,
your least
Sarah.
favorite thing about my house?
Oh my God. My
it
least... This is a trap.
This is not a trap.
This is what wives do to husbands.
No,
What's
is
your
it-
least favorite thing about my house?
Mine is that there's no morning sunshine in the kitchen.
Wow, that is specific.
Well, yeah, I know.
I can see that now that you mention it.
You know, wouldn't it be nice to have some morning sunshine?
Yeah,
I
I
get the
could
morning
use
light in
that.
my room, so you got to open up those blinds. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. But I love your house. You have such incredible taste.
Thank you, Susie.
And all the plants give such life to it. And I just love it. It's cozy, but it's bright and airy. I mean, I have
That's
no
what I was
complaints
going for
whatsoever. Yeah.
Mission
It's
accomplished.
basically
then.
the opposite of mine, which is like big and bad.
Well, that is incorrect.
Well, you know, you have a real gift.
Well, it's easy in 700 square feet.
Well, thanks for letting me stay here.
You're welcome anytime.
And yeah, this kind of hit us last minute where we're like, wait a minute, we still have a day job. And
Right.
we suddenly realized we had to put an episode together. So this is guaranteed to be terrible.
What? No, it's guaranteed
I
to
know
be
one thing.
hilarious as usual.
Well, who's taking the driver's seat on this one? We didn't talk about it.
Taking the direct. Oh,
The content
Well-
driver's seat.
I mean, I thought you were because usually you are the first up. But if
Yeah.
we can tag team
That's
this.
true, Sarah. That's true. But then you threw me because you go, and I have so much stuff. And I was like, thank God.
Oh,
But
I
I
do.
do have stuff.
Remember when I said I
Okay.
had
No.
like 79 pages
I
or
know.
something like that?
No,
we
it's
still got 'em.
fine. Here's what I want to start with. Sarah and I had the pleasure of watching a documentary together.
Yes.
And it is, as you
Oh my
probably all
God.
know,
That was insane.
it's called Perfect Neighbor. and it is going to be great for all of us to talk about
Oh my God.
for so many
Dude.
reasons.
That feels like a million years ago that we watched that.
I know. It's like I arrived here in the year of our Lord 2019 or something.
God. Guys, this is a really crazy documentary.
It's
This
on
is
Netflix.
a documentary. It's on Netflix. And it's one of those where the entire thing is shot with body cam footage or surveillance camera footage.
I don't think I've ever
everything
seen a film
feels
like that
almost-
before.
The only one that I did see like that was the short film that we watched for our book club when we did the all of the Academy Award nominees for Best Short Film, and it was so good. But that was just a short film, and it was like 20 minutes, and it still felt like you were hanging on the edge of your seat. This was an hour and 25 minutes of body cam footage, and there's something about the body cam footage that makes it feel almost like voyeuristic, or like you're there and you're involved, but you're also maybe, I don't know, what does it feel like to you? It feels like you're not supposed to be there, but you I'm obsessed with body cam footage.
In addition to it being voyeuristic, which you could get from CCTV or any security cam footage, what is different about body cam is there's a power differential, theoretically, between the person you're viewing and the person that is recording, right? These are the people that are law enforcement. Yeah. They're there because someone called them, or they were told that there was a problem. Yeah. And then the people that they're talking to are not incentivized necessarily to tell the truth, number one. They are incentivized to behave and create a picture of innocence and victimization often, right? And so then the viewer is still in a position where you have to filter through that lens of like, they're bullshitting.
Where you are getting, basically you're getting bullshitted?
Sometimes, you're either getting bullshit from someone, or you're getting people that are desperate for you to believe that they are telling the truth because they are.
Or you're getting like the most authentic, vulnerable.
And that's why I say desperate, because that's what it feels like. Totally. Where they're like, you have to believe me.
Those were the two sides.
Those are the two sides. And then the
callous people, and like manufacturing their story, and you have to believe me, desperation.
And that is a strange thing to behold.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah. So the story takes place in Florida, correct?
Oh yeah.
I feel like we looked that up. Okay. It was in Florida.
Oh yeah.
And it's the typical like neighbor who yells at all the kids who's having...
Get off my lawn.
Yes, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't own the property or the complex or even the lawn in front of her apartment, but she still wants to yell at everybody like she does.
That's right.
And things escalate.
I mean, it's basically the stereotype of somebody who's like curmudgeonly.
Yes.
And is fed up with people just sort of living normal lives. Like children.
Yeah, like
playing
how
ball.
Dare they have fun I mean,
how many movies have been made about the like scary old man?
It's like the Sandlot
like your
guy.
ball goes. Yes, your ball goes into the Sandlot guy's yard, and they're all scared that he's a murderer, a tyrant, or whatever.
Yeah, but in that one he was nice.
Right.
James Earl Jones was nice.
Right. And in this one, it is not the case.
The opposite of that. It feels like, oh God.
Well, I mean, the premise requires acknowledgement that this is a film that is exploring race as well as the principles of the stand your ground law.
Yes.
Because as the neighborhood feud, it's like everyone against this white Karen, except her name isn't Karen.
Oh my God, I fucking forgot about everything that, dude, having a live event will really distract you from some of the most important things that occurred and took place that we need to talk about. Guys, I want you to just take a moment right now to think, what is the most hilarious name that she could have that would be the funniest thing for the show? You are correct with what you're thinking.
You got it.
If you were thinking Susan Louise, you are 100% right. What are the... Okay, oh my God. Then, guys, I wish you were all with us on the couch. Let me take you back to this moment.
We should have done like a time lapse.
I just, like, it's so insane. Okay, so Susie and I are sitting here, like, in full best friend watching documentary mode. Like, we're under the covers together.
Like jammies.
With, yes,
Snacks.
jammies on. Yes, wine in hand. All the things. We are hooked.
Hooked.
Then they do that thing just like Law and Order does, where they put the date at the bottom.
Yeah.
And so the very first date comes up in the movie, and it is February 25th, which happens to be my birthday. And I'm like, Susie, isn't that weird? That's my birthday.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Then what happens? The next date that comes up on the screen, Susie's birthday. What? We're like, well,
that's
now,
when we were like, now we're invested.
This is like they're speaking to us. Like, we clearly have
Say no
created
more.
the reality in front of our eyes, and we must look. And then we find out the main character's name.
Well, that's the thing. I was annoyed that her name was Susan, right? It's not what you want. You don't want the white curmudgeon crazy lady's name to be Susan.
No.
It's just bad PR for all of us.
For all
the
Susans.
So then I start looking online, Wikipedia, and I was like, this just got hilarious and worse at the same time.
Which is our favorite kind of thing. This gal's name
is Susan Louise.
I mean,
hold that thought, because I'll tell you what Susan Louise over here really loves.
Yeah.
And that's Ritual Vitamins.
Absolutely. I bet
we have been on this stuff.
Good for all Susans, all Louises.
Regardless of
Regardless.
your personality flaws.
Yes.
It's true, because they have something for everyone.
Right now, there's a lot I'm hearing. In fact, my girlfriend just went to the doctor, and they were like, you got to be really careful about where you get supplements from and where you get stuff from.
No
because
joke.
You don't know what you're buying off of, like, you got to know where it comes from. And so with Ritual Vitamin, we know where it comes from. We know what's in it. We know it's amazing. And it's been working for us for, years.
Tasty, which is kind of like the whole deal in order to continue taking it, because otherwise I'm like, no, thank you. But they even say, like, with the prenatals, the moms that took Ritual had a lower overall cortisol level during pregnancy than...
What?
I mean, that's important.
I would absolutely think that's important.
Folate, biotin, vitamin D, all the good stuff. But they have something for everybody, whatever your particular stage of life is. And they have the protein, which we freaking love. Mm-hmm. But don't settle for less than evidence-based support. Our listeners get early access to their Black Friday sale for 40% off your first month at ritual.com/braincandy. That's ritual.com/braincandy for 40% off your first month. Don't miss out on their best sale of the season. And remember, I saw on the Pump Club that they were third-party tested, and I was like, now we're talking. Yep. Because then you know it's like legit. Because I don't know why the FDA doesn't like sort that out, but they're just like, we trust you all. And I certainly don't. Don't settle for less than evidence-based support. My listeners get early access to their Black Friday sale for 40% off your first month at ritual.com/braincandy. That's ritual.com/braincandy for 40% off your first month. Don't miss out on their best sale of the season. There was something else I wanted to say about it. I guess that's the
just that we love the protein. You already hit that.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so anyway, Susan Louise is a piece of shit. Ruining, besmirching the Susan Louise name.
Yeah. It feels like you know who done it, but you don't know who the victim is the whole time. And you don't know the story of how it... And then what's really interesting is you see somebody who like so... in an opportunity or moment, like, for redemption, chooses selfishness and chooses, like, her own interests. And that, I think, was really hard to watch. And I don't think we get a lot of opportunities to see that play out like that.
Well, I always feel bad for you because I'm always like begging you to explain psychologically like what is going on. Because
you and my mother are always like, okay, you're a therapist. What is that? And I'm like, guys, I need some more information.
Yeah, because, okay, there's, the nonviolent sociopath situation, which is what it feels like, where this woman has no conscience, where she doesn't understand that other people live in the world and have feelings the same as hers.
This feels so deeply rooted in racism too.
Well, that's the thing. And I wonder, because the get off my lawn thing doesn't necessarily have to be about race. Like, some people just hate kids and shenanigans on their property or around them, no matter what. But it was clear to me that why would she live in that neighborhood if she did not want to be around people of color?
That was what I was wondering, because multiple opportunities came up for her to like not renew her lease. If it, I've lived next to neighbors I didn't like. I'm like, I can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah. But it felt vindictive. Like that's why it feels like intentional.
Yeah.
She wanted this to happen.
I agree. I am with you, because I can hear people saying, well, not everybody's in a position where they can, get together.
Oh yeah.
A few
100%.
months, right, blah, 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 blah. But
she referred to herself as a doctor.
Yeah.
If you want people to call you doctor,
fine. Right.
Then you can move to another neighborhood, you dumb bitch.
Oh my God, she was the worst.
I will say, just as a point of, devil's advocate, because your face. Here's the thing. I really wish that there was not an opportunity for her to sort of escalate things. And this is true in every neighborhood spat, where you just think, if you don't provoke this person, they don't have an opportunity to create a nightmare.
Yeah, but have you met children?
I have.
That was like our favorite thing. Like, if somebody said that was like a thing.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have been scared.
In the neighborhood, you wouldn't have, but because
I had the fear of God,
would have. Somebody. Who do you think? Which sibling?
I don't think any, because we had the fear of God.
Oh, well, we didn't have that, and definitely Jordan.
I mean, I'm just saying that, like, there is nothing to justify her behavior. Yeah. It's sort of the case for any hideous person, a villain. I just don't want them to have the opportunity to do the things that they're going to do.
I think that this...
I said devil's advocate.
Right, of course. I think that this woman was looking for any excuse, and she didn't need a big... Like, if the fucking birds were chirping, I bet she would have been mad at them. Like, that...
Well, because she did start setting off her car alarm on purpose.
Yes, she's doing bullshit that she's stirring the pot.
Yeah, you're right. It would have just prolonged the inevitable.
And, yeah, and so... There's something... This woman had a rage inside of her, and she was looking, and she was mad
wanted
at
to be
something.
the victim.
And yes, and so she needed to create a scenario in which she was, and that is what we saw happen. And oh man,
it was tragic.
I couldn't be her therapist. I would refer her out.
Fuck, she wouldn't want a therapist.
I'd be like, ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't believe that I have the skills to work with you, or I can't be impartial, so I'm going to have to refer you out. I do not say that. Like, I'm very understanding. Nope, not here.
Well,
sorry.
It was clear that she wasn't sorry.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate her.
Well, everybody should watch it, though, because it is fascinating, and it really does put a microscope on this, self-defense law of stand your ground and the built-in problems with it.
Right. it becomes very scary very fast. Yeah.
And I 100% recommend watching documentaries like this with Louise because, boy, it was a raucous experience.
I am so glad that I am dating somebody, my wonderful, fantastic, amazing, beautiful, sweet baby angel girlfriend, lets me talk
Sweet
during
baby.
TV shows and movies because I can't help it.
I can't stand it.
I know. That's why I'm glad that she was between us during the movie that we went to go see, because had she not been, I would have talked to you the whole fucking time.
Sarah thinks movies are interactive.
I absolutely 100% do. I
why?
need to.
Why?
No, it's just that Okay, I'm sorry. You say you hate it, but then when we watch Love is Blind together and any show together, you're like, everybody should watch TV only with Sarah because it's so funny and your commentary makes this 1,000% better. So mixed messages, Susan, Louise.
Listen, Love is Blind is not the same as a murder, fucking mystery, true crime nightmare.
Oh, I have to talk during Love is Blind because...
Talk. That is an understatement. Sarah does entire, like, plays. Like,
I do bits.
like several acts and like characters. It is so great.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, I can't help it. Well, Susie brings it out in me, so.
Okay, well, funny. At any rate, we got through it.
And you should too, because it is a fantastic documentary. And I think we're going to see more and more of these now that like body cam footage is like things are documented all the time. Like there are cameras up everywhere.
It's funny how available the body cam footage is when like the cops don't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Well, there was one cop in the documentary that says something about turning his body cam on, like says like makes a comment about it, and the fact that they can like switch it on.
I don't know why that is.
I don't know why that's a thing. It should just be running, like, right?
It does make you wonder how we get any. It's optional,
right? And then you just get a slap on the wrist. I don't know how it works, but my Instagram algorithm really believes, and they're not wrong, that I love this body cam footage, and I will go down a rabbit hole.
Wow, that's interesting.
Oh, that is what I want to watch. I want to watch people get. I watch it like crazy.
I would love the opportunity to look through your Discover page on Instagram.
No, I would love to give it to you. It's like not as exciting as you think it would be.
Well, it sounds exciting.
Well,
body cam.
I mean, yeah, maybe it's just.
I'll tell you what, mine doesn't have that. It's just like, here is some eyelash extension.
Yep, it doesn't have any of that. Mine's like, well, and now the season's changing. We're entering the old POW season, so soon
no, I don't want to see that.
I know you do not. It's about to switch.
Okay, all right, we're gonna switch.
Yes.
In a second, but first, we're gonna talk about something that I'm never switching from, and that is Thrive Cosmetics. I just had to order like double toil and trouble.
Speaking of, how come your mascara is so much bigger than mine? Did you get a special XL size? Is there an XL size available?
I don't think so.
Or maybe
I don't know what
just
you
like
mean.
You have a mascara. Your Thrive mascara is in a fancier container than mine.
They probably knew what I needed.
You probably got some limited edition.
They were like, she gets the lesbian edition.
Because it's got like stars on it and stuff and fun stuff. And I was like, why is your mascara twice
Sarah's
the size
going
of mine?
through my makeup bag.
Well, I saw it in there, and I was like, that is...
yours is slim or what?
Well, it's just like regs. I think you might have like a holiday one or something that you are like, because yours has like, I was like, I gotta order me one of these.
Okay, well, I had, believe it or not, I got through that jumbo tube and had to order more recently. And I was just like, what are we, like, this is it. I'm loyal for life.
Yeah.
With this mascara.
And so is my girlfriend. She loves it.
Well, everybody agrees.
Yeah.
It is the ideal. And it's not, I mean, that's our favorite, but that is not all that we love. I use the Brilliant Eye Brightener.
My current favorite are the blush sticks.
Oh, those are great.
That's all I use. I
love those.
Yeah, I use the little blush stick, and it's so fast. And I love that they have the brush on the other end. So I can literally just throw that in my bag, and it's like, done.
Done. Everybody will love that. And another thing we love is for every product purchase, Thrive Cosmetics donates products and funds to help communities thrive, which we freaking love. Yes. But also we like looking not like garbage. So double win. Complete your fall look. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/braincandy for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/braincandy for a dealio. Okay, moving on. There was a New York Times article about like the latest like plastic surgery trend.
Okay.
That is waist reduction.
What are we doing? Okay, go on.
Okay, so, there's always been this problem where people didn't want a waist. They want a teeny tiny waist, and they don't know how to get it without sort of like just shrinking overall. You want like the hourglass, right?
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically.
Well, because studies show that a larger hip to waist ratio,
it's evolutionary, baby,
is more desirable because weight on the hips in a woman will
it's fertility.
Higher IQ too. We talked about this a long time ago. That women who have higher fat, like the right kind of fat, like it's the omega-3s, like more of that, and it happens to be that women who have bigger butts tend to have babies with higher IQs. Women with high weight, it's the ratio though. It's not.
Yeah.
It's that ratio that if you have more of, and because it's a certain type of fat that helps support the brain and brain development.
Well, people that don't have that want to create the illusion that they do.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kardashians have been specializing in this since
no doubt.
2000s.
And we see you, Lauren Sanchez Bezos. Okay. So these bozos are all wearing like the fucking, corset scenario, but want the gigantic boobs. It's okay. That's what's funny to me about this is that like, I am so judgy. I'm reading the article and I'm like, who in the fuck would do this? And I'm like, turns out me. Because like, what is the difference between what they're doing to reduce the size of their waist by under false pretenses?
What purpose?
It's the same as breast implants.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to subscribe to that as the, like, what you're chasing after, then I guess you can go down and whatever will be, like, fashionable at the time.
I guess I'm just saying I have no room to judge, even though I'm doing it. Okay.
None of us do. I mean,
well, because when you hear what this involves, you will agree with me that it's whoa, lordy.
What?
Okay, so this particular approach to waist reduction that is all the rage now originated in Russia in 2017 when
you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that Russian woman who looks like a doll who has the tiniest arms and legs. Do you remember that? She went through and you didn't know where her eyeballs were because she drew her makeup. So like, do you know this was a thing? It was like 2017 and I know exactly this time period and it was like those women who were inventing, okay, go ahead. What did they do?
A doctor was like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. We are going to find a great way to remove your ribs.
Yeah. Okay.
That is like not as bad as it used to be. And so here's what it's like. It's an operation in which the surgeon completely or partially extracts the 11th and 12th
No.
Floating ribs.
I hate this.
And you have incisions near the bottom ribs on the right and left sides of the body. And you maneuver each rib with a drill and bending it bending it until one side snaps in what's called the old green stick fracture.
No, I hate this.
And then he instructs the patient to strap into a corset for 2 short months until the ribs fuse together in a new position. And the result is a waistline reduction of 9 centimeters, 3.5 inches. And it costs about $8,000.
That's so dumb. I hate this.
It takes about 10 minutes and requires 8 to 12 weeks of recovery in that corset.
So they're just short. That feels like a lot of risk for not a lot of benefit.
In the article, the doctors were like, I would never tell my wife or daughter to do this.
It's absolute. And I heard I've heard rumors that this is what Janet Jackson had done.
I have heard that rumor.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Something's cooking there.
Here's why I think it's different than breast implants, though, or something like that.
Okay, I would love to hear this to make me feel better.
Because with that, you're adding on to what's already there. It's enhancing. There is a there are people who like if you got pregnant and your boobs got bigger, they would be about that size, like, you know.
Yeah.
But the idea of doing something that's going to make your internal organs more vulnerable is like not okay with me.
Well, so do you think that's the risk, is about the internal organs?
I think that about all corset training and all that kind of stuff too. When people want to wear those corsets and do anything that changes the way that your bone structure is, it's designed that way for a reason. You need those bones to be there to hold your organs in place, to protect your kidneys so that you can do, like, I want to do active stuff. I want to go snowboarding. My ribs are there so that if I hit a tree, which fucking happened a couple years ago, I don't pee blood for the next few weeks. Like, they're there to protect my internal organs. So let's not change the position of them, which will then change where your internal organs are. And no, I'm not down with that. This feels like not how...
It does feel way riskier.
Yes! And with anything, like, I don't know if this is just Sarah, the menopausal woman. This is like me as I get older. This is me because I am no longer dressing or performing for the male gaze. But I have this attitude of like, how much happier does this make me? And
that's interesting.
The majority of the time with things that are superficial, the answer is like 0% happier. And you know what makes me happier is time.
Okay.
And so it's a sacrifice of that where I say, what would I rather be doing? There's so many other things, you know? And I think about,
I guess it just depends on your metric of value, because I agree with you about happiness and time, but what I have to push back on just out of experience is if you have a different metric, if your metric is like the perception of people of your value, these things do contribute to that. Whether it's Botox, fillers, facelifts.
But it's chasing the wind, you know?
It's I guess I would not say chasing the wind as much as I would call it diminishing returns. I mean, there is a limit.
Diminishing returns, for sure. And diminishing returns, and then you look at the trait of that 2 months. Like when I think about that 2 months that you have to be in that corset and be in recovery. I think about how many active summers or winters I'm gonna have left in my life. Where I'm like really active. I don't mean like I can go for a walk. I mean, my 80-year-old aunt is not snowboarding down the mountain like me. I don't have many of those years left. If you really look at it, you're like, those are valuable. Do I want to take 2 weeks out of that time for my waist to be 3 inches smaller? I don't.
Right.
That seems like not worth it to me. One time I saw this calendar that was, all it was a calendar that had dots for how many weekends were left on average in your life. Like if you lived to be the average age. And it was a dot for every weekend that was left. And when I saw that, I was like, nothing matters except doing fucking cool and awesome shit on the weekends. And because we don't have that many of those left, and nobody on their deathbed said, I wish I worked a little harder. I wish I worked through the weekend. So I'm like, oh my God, that blew my mind when I saw that. And then you like take into consideration when you're going to be maybe sick, or maybe like this is a vacation, or this is like how many you really like, oh my God, you start looking at things like that. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So that's where I always got, and I've done the experiment. I've done okay, I'm going to spend, I can remember that it was somebody's wedding. It was a friend of mine who was getting married. And I said, I can remember the amount of time I used to put into like doing my hair and doing my makeup and getting all ready for these events. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hang out with my friends, and I'm going to like not care. And I'm going to put my hair back in like a low pony. I didn't care. It was so worth it. What I got back, the amount of time, those experiences, because at the end of the day, I never thought one time about my hair the entire time, but I in the past did think about how worried I was that it wasn't the perfect or wasn't right, or like my makeup didn't look good enough.
Yeah.
And that, just doing that one experiment of like, let's see what happens if I don't give a fuck, and I just like say this is okay. And it was like so much more reward. Like I got so much more out of that experience without the anxiety of worrying. But that's because of I think that I mean, it's easier said than done. It has to do with what matters to you and like where the intention is and what, like, how people want to spend their time. Some people find that like amazingly relaxing and love spending the time to like.
Well, that's a hot hobby.
It's a hot hobby. Exactly. Exactly. Do you want to have like, that's it. Does that feel good to you? Some people love that shit.
That's the thing. I don't have hot hobbies. It is not a hobby. Like, it's
what do you mean? Does it feel more like work, or like
it feels like that's the only value?
That I don't like that.
I don't like it either, but like
it's the only value if you let other people define your value.
Well, that is living in this world, because that, I hate to break it to everybody, but that the gatekeepers and the people that can provide perhaps what you want, whether it's like some sort of career ambition or romantic ambition, whatever, are often the people that value those things. And so if you don't do that, then you won't get those things. We see this all the time with challenge people, where we're like, it's fucked up that like they get this or that, and we're like over here being like, hey, did you hear this new fact about porcupines?
Right. Which is why I have to get back of like, okay, I guess I got to change and go, I love my life and love my weekends and love my, free time and love the relationship I'm in and my friendships and the way I like, and I feel good about like, you know, who I am and all that that has to be, it's like what are you going to reflect on your deathbed kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think when they take out all your reproductive organs, you get to that faster. Because it's everything that 60-year-old women talk to me about, 70-year-old women. And I'm like, oh yeah, I get you. And it was like that surgery that it's I think really it's biological like procreation shit that gets in the way and messages about like what your job is, because as soon as that's gone, you're like, that ain't my job anymore. And menopausal women my mom says the same. Her friends say the same. Anytime I hang out with a menopausal woman, she says the same thing. So don't worry. You'll be in that place of like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm good.
And it's so much fun. Yes. It's
you know
the best.
what? I feel like what can help you get there is BetterHelp. And this show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Definitely can.
It really could. Therapy is the ticket, baby. If you are struggling with any of that nonsense, which sadly, most of us are.
Yeah.
Or if you have other needs, be it stress or grief or relationship stuff or family stuff, they got somebody you can talk to, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home.
I love it.
Wherever the heck you may be.
I was literally in a hospital bed when I was texting my therapist, so.
Shout out to Sherry.
Shout out to Sherry.
And we love the convenience of it, but really we just love the access and encouraging everyone to give it a whirl. Maybe it is the ticket for you. And this month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/BrainCandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BrainCandy. Okay.
Well, I think everybody should keep their ribs exactly where they are, and everybody's beautiful.
But haven't you ever met somebody who's ugly inside and out? Because I sure have, Sarah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that fucking woman, Susan Louise. Yeah, I have. And she was, yes, absolutely.
Stop calling her that.
You're
Stop
by her
calling
name?
her that.
I don't know what to call her. The perfect name her.
Stop besmirching.
I know. I hate it.
Okay. Just to wrap up this rib reduction scenario, it said that this is only for gals in their 30s and 40s. Older than that, your ribs aren't going to heal. And weirdly, conversely, athletes and people with strong abs, including men, don't fare well because their muscles often pull the ribs back to their original shape. So you want to be kind of soft.
Mine flare out a bit, and it's because I have really fucking strong upper abs right here. Every time somebody, they're like, "Whoa, yeah, that's the one
well, I'm
place
sorry,
that's
Sarah,
really
you're
strong."
not a candidate.
No, I know, and you know what? Who gives a
She's
shit?
fine with it.
Because if they did that, I wouldn't be able to snowboard like I do. So it's like, what's at risk?
Fine.
If you want hot hobbies, this is what I say. That's what I say about Love is Blind. There's a gal on there right now, and we call her Hot Hobbies because she looks really hot because she spends the time doing that.
I remember when we were talking to your girlfriend about the show, and we were like, hot hobbies. And she's like, how am I supposed to know who that is?
And we're like,
the one with hot hobbies.
Please, take a moment. Who do you think?
You got this.
You got this.
Like,
exactly.
Okay. All right. Next up, I want to talk about, also in the New York Times, was an article about a gal who calls herself the toupee queen.
Oh, like she puts them on? When I am not watching body cam footage, I'm often watching toupee application.
Why?
I don't know why. Because
how in the world
how did I end up there?
Suggested
how
to
did I end
you?
up there? Okay,
toupee application videos.
Yeah, because there was a while where I really liked this one guy who would do transformation videos on like women who were older, who had often lost their hair, and then he gives them like a really fabulous short haircut, or it was like people who have held on to like dreadlocks for too long. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. And my mom likes it, then I like it, and and then it led me to this and
to toupee
most
content.
Of them gay guys.
Oh, I didn't. That makes more sense. I didn't think about that. Guys. Okay, that I get.
Because that explained everything. When I saw who's 100%. Getting all these, it is gay men.
Wow, that is something.
Aren't you glad that my algorithm fed me this so I can inform you of?
Because yes, it is, because the New York Times is going to be like, by the way, these are all homos.
All, yeah, and from one to another, like
these are just in the photographs. It just looks like.
No,
guys.
They're not straight.
Oh my God. Okay.
They are so fabulous after that.
Okay. So I think we've talked on this show recently about like guys that are encouraging other guys to like embrace the bald lifestyle.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that?
Well, we should be, because I have this argument. Susie and I went and saw The Smashing Machine with my brothers. I'm
movie. So glad you brought this up.
Yeah, and I say The Rock looks way worse with hair.
Okay, I disagree.
I think he looks better without hair. I also think my brother looks better bald.
I do think like you can look fantastic either way.
Like so good.
Yeah.
Like
do you feel like they are unnecessarily insecure about their follicular challenges?
Yeah, well, and they shouldn't be, because usually a bald man means higher levels of testosterone, which means you're like
hot
more
stuff,
manly.
baby.
Right.
That's what
Get
I'm
with
saying.
The bald guy. It's like, hello.
Please, Larry David. What more can I say?
I mean, he's not exactly the
he's so
example
gross.
Of masculinity that I was going for, Suze. Can we go back to maybe Jordan or The Rock?
You know why he always comes to mind is because I think when he is mad about being bald, it really makes me laugh. Because he talks about it constantly.
Because he hasn't embraced it. He's still holding on to that weird...
He likes to be the victim, though.
Don't do that. Just go for it.
He has to have something to complain about.
I think just shave your head. It looks so good.
I have never seen somebody who did that, and I thought, ooh, gross.
Yeah, never.
I'm always like, yeah,
after when I was in my like low estrogen, my patch wasn't working, and I was having a like spiral about my own hair. I had a moment where I was like, maybe I should just shave my head. I was like, maybe everybody should do that.
Yeah, the Britney Spears phenomenon.
I had that moment.
It's like the more extreme cut bangs.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just shave my head, because I feel like everybody should shave their head like once in their life. That feels freeing. And then I was like, don't do that, Sarah.
You would look great. You would look so cool.
Well, that's
like
the problem,
maybe
is
with
that people say
G.I. Jane.
that shit. And then like I can't.
Maybe not shave it, but like G.I. Jane.
Yeah, like just like short, like But then
that
to grow
so
out,
cool.
that I'm like,
Are you gonna do that?
Absolutely not. No, because I keep seeing pictures of me with long hair, and I'm like, oh, I miss that. Like longer.
I know. I was just looking through some, and I was like, wow, she's.
I know.
Something.
It's because I needed to be blonder. This is not me. This is, who are we? This is, no. Now you guys are just hearing my personal hair care stories. None of which you get about.
Sarah's hair journey. But anyway, okay, so the Toupee Queen article was really fun to read, because although I just read that in like Asia, they basically cured baldness in 21 days.
What?
They put this stuff on it and you're cured. This just came out like yesterday. Like, it's going to change all the dating apps. This was like when I told you
that you could see that I can cure the eye drops for 20/20 vision.
Viz.
Yes. This is totally the same thing, where you're like, what? I can't believe that. But
and then they called it Viz.
Yeah.
When it's like jizz. Because it's like you put it in your eye every day. I'm like, they really thought that was the best name for that?
I didn't even think about that. That is how gay I am. I don't even know that word.
So they said they've discovered basically the cure for baldness. You put it on in 21 days. Your hair, I mean, Nutrafol, are you getting on this? I don't know. It feels Nutrafol, get the patent or whatever.
What is that?
Because that's going to change everything. All that it would take now is for them to cure shortness, and all hell's going to break loose.
Do we really want that for men?
I know
they can all just have everything they want, and meanwhile, you're over there thinking about getting your ribs reduced. No.
Right? It feels like their stuff is way easier to cure.
Yeah. Let's no.
Ours is like, can I become an alien?
Yeah. And some
Basically,
of them are trying to look like
can
that.
I look like not
doing?
A person?
Yeah. Like,
Hey,
I'm going
if
to
they
waste
can
away into
cure
nothing.
Crepey skin for the elderly.
Well, that actually get on, because
that affects me.
yeah, that weird alligator skin that my leg is doing now, if you can fix that.
Seriously.
Don't say the C
Don't
word.
get too close. Crepey?
Yeah, I don't. It's just
that
the
like you're
reality of it
moist?
setting hit. Yeah, it's not even that. It's. This is my
It's fucking
the
true.
Skin, I was like, oh, I don't care about anything else, but I'm gonna. Have
I feel like
skin.
we are gonna miss. They are gonna sort this out with the collagen, and we are gonna be on the other side, and it's too late.
Oh yeah, too late. It's fine.
Good thing you don't care.
Good thing I don't care. Yeah, good thing.
Anyway, I'm just saying that the toupee queen has Sarah
It's funny.
has sorted it all out, and she is really she's affirming these fellas.
Yeah, and you know what? She does an amazing job, and the consultations are great, and she does a really good job making them feel comfortable. A really good job. I really do love watching these, and they leave feeling so good, and that hair looks amazing.
When this tied into, I saw on, I think it was The Athletic on their Instagram. You know that is it soccer player Landon Donovan?
Sure. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yes.
U.S. soccer player Landon Donovan got hair plugs, but he didn't do it like incrementally over time. He just like was bald and then he wasn't anymore.
Yeah.
And so then he was like, obviously I have to acknowledge it because hello, it's like the breast implants that you didn't sprout them all of a sudden. And so, but he went out on the field for something and they just started chanting Rogaine. The whole crowd, and how humiliating.
Oh, well.
It's so funny because you kind of love when men are humiliated. Like I see you sort of wrestling with this right now. Do you kind of feel like happy about it? If you admit it?
I mean, I'm never happy about it. I don't like
As a
that they did
therapist.
that. I don't like that they did that.
Right.
But I think that
there's like an imbalance in gender expression.
Yes. And I think we need to allow men to do that. But I think
hell yeah,
then
I do too.
If they're going to do that, you can't have it both ways, men. You can't be doing that and then also making fun of the women
you want
who
a natural
are getting
look.
and then saying, oh, she's so plastic and da-da-da. No. Everybody can do whatever the fuck they want. And in my mind, there's no difference between breast implants and tattoos and piercing. It's all the same fucking thing.
It's not. It's not, Sarah. Breast implants are inherently sexual.
Okay, well,
Tattoos
sure.
are not. And
yeah, but it's just like body modification. Like for what?
All right. Well,
like,
that's a big
who
umbrella,
cares?
though. And breast implants are definitely in the male gaze.
Yeah, that's true.
100%.
I've never met a lesbian who's like, I love a pair of fake titties.
You know what? I've met lesbians that have them, though. And that's always weird.
Yeah, I've
What
never
do you think
met.
that's about? Still for the male gaze, I think. Because it's about the value in culture and society.
Yeah.
Outside of your romantic interest.
Yeah. But I have
Do you
seen
hate
this.
them a little
I actually have
bit?
seen this. And I have seen this from women who have were married and maybe had kids and then got breast implants. I have seen that.
Well, because I'll tell you what, that's why I did it. And
I would probably
for a
do
lot of
that.
people, when you have a child, whether you breastfeed or not, sometimes it doesn't even require that. But I did. they are different.
100% they're different. Your entire body is, everything's different, please.
And like, it's like wanting to put the chandelier back up.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I mean, do everybody just do whatever they want. But ask yourself, who am I doing this for and why? If the answer is anybody other than yourself,
it's never, we are lying when we say that. If we were on an island and there are no other eyeballs, nobody's doing that.
I probably would still tattoo myself with something.
No, that's what I mean about breast implants.
Right, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know. I do see what you're saying.
Tattoos.
But that's like because I'm fucking bored.
You want some artwork.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, so I think it's different. I really do. I love that I have to make the argument against the thing that I did.
I get what you're saying. I mean, you're right. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if this is worth talking about, but
tell me.
I know something that is worth talking about, and that is Honey Love leggings.
Oh, man. Maybe you have seen our most recent viral video that Susie and I posted together. I am wearing my Honey Love leggings, and that's why I can get so low.
That's how she got so low in that video. Those leggings were providing support.
That's right.
And flattering contours.
Yeah.
And it's not just leggings, baby. They have the V-neck bra. They have the cloud embrace bra. They have the little black dress.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Shapewear that is real high quality, real flattering, real cute, and comfy.
And long lasting. I am not about these wash it 10 times and all of a sudden the fit is different. Or
saggy.
I hate it. The stretched out elastic. No, I have had that Honey Love crossover bra for years now, and it is like new, like brand new.
It's like new, and so are those leggings. No pilling.
Yeah. No
like,
pilling at all.
Love. At all.
Yeah.
I would tell you. I'd be like, you know what? They were duds.
We wouldn't have them as
but they're not. Duh. Treat yourself or someone special to the most comfortable and innovative bras on earth this holiday season. Save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/braincandy. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off. That's honeylove.com/braincandy. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show. Tell them we sent you. Celebrate the season feeling confident and comfortable with Honey Love. And you can always find all of our codes on the braincandypodcast.com because that's how we keep the lights on over here.
Sure is.
I mean, can you picture either one of us with a regular job? Please.
Yeah.
This is like a public service you're doing when you use our codes. Okay. I did just kind of want to talk about, I had read an article about, I think it was in The Cut, about location sharing on your phone.
Yeah.
And how like women in particular find location sharing to be this intimate act.
Yes, I agree.
And it's not to be surveilled.
No.
It's about like, I trust you. You can always know where I am.
Yeah.
And that there's like just an inherent intimacy to it that is like beautiful.
Yeah, and I
love it.
I love it. I was driving over to my girlfriend's house and she was like, "Hey, you missed your turn."
You're kidding
and
me.
I was like, "No, I was gonna go to the store and pick up something." And she's like, "I already got it. No worries." And so that was like a cute little moment, and I just love that.
I love that too, and I always worry like when I fuck up on the road if someone's gonna be like, "Oopsie."
Well,
she went down the wrong road or whatever. But really, it's usually like you or Kelly, or like my closest little crew.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I have it because I was like, "Oh, where's Susie? Oh, there she is, just coming right down the road."
I love it. There was some like counterpoints in the article of like this one gal who lost her phone and somebody turned it into the police. So her friend group thought she had been arrested for days.
Oh my God.
Because she she was going to go get it. Like, she knew where it was. It was okay. It had been turned down in, and like she was going to pick it up, but it took like 3 days or whatever. And they were convinced that she had been arrested.
They were creating their own story and writing fan fiction about her.
But you can DM people and stuff. Like, there's more ways than just fucking
this
phone.
Is like, don't let
Maybe
that
your
be
friends
the
are
only
morons.
mode of communication. And
because that is certainly not. You can text their friend or their mom or whatever. You know,
call
come on
them.
now.
This sounds very Gen Z. I didn't want to call them because if I saw you were at the jailhouse for like 4 days, I might give you a little ring-a-ding-ding and say,
I have it on my
Suze.
computer, my FaceTime, so it would ring. And I would answer, even though I don't have my phone.
Right. Come on. Smarter, not harder, people. Let's go.
But it almost felt like they were intentionally just coming up with like, here's some things that are problems with location sharing.
They're just.
I'm like, there's no problems.
There's no problem. Yeah.
Okay. So that's
and
my
especially
thoughts on
being
that.
a forgetful person, I like that people know where my phone is.
I like it too, Sarah.
Because
I
was said that to you, where I was like, Susie, is my phone in the house or is it in my car? And you figured it out. You said it's in your house.
Also, I love you. Thanks for letting me stay at your house.
Always.
And I'll see you soon.
I'll see you for dinner.
I'll see you for dinner. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.